Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Nataliya with you, Lovecraftforever. We have super exciting unboxing today, in my opinion, because it's something different. And lately we see many different unboxing of this product, and that is molds. I'm absolutely in love with molds of any kind. I love it. Silicone molds for resin, silicone molds for cakes, it is for crafts, anything silicone, beautiful. So let me pull out what we have in this pack and we will review with you. This amazing package came from EverydayEcrafts. They recently updated their website and they have lots of new product. Not just like we do have some awesome diamond paintings from them, we have some cross stitch from them, and we have a mold. So this was a one huge pack and we continue opening, and I believe this is video supposed to be part number 5. If you missed my 4 parts previous videos about this big package, please check it out. I will try to link it up everything under this video or as an end card of the video or as an end screen or as a card. So you can see part number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's see. We will start with this one little pink stuff in here. First mold, and maybe I will have to zoom a little bit close to me. So when I was on a card making business many years ago, I like to create flowers, and most of them I created with the paper, some of them with ribbon or fabric, lots of them I was creating with clay as well. So this mold has 2 parts, and I did once unboxing, maybe even same mold, I would say maybe similar, but long time ago I ordered something like this from AliExpress. That mold maybe was a little bit bigger, and I have to say the quality of this one, I can tell you right now, that is better. The way I feel, it's very flexible. You have those gorgeous grooves, the way petal will create the wrinkles, all the shading will go. If I can show you more close from the side way, and here is the backing of it. You can see how it's holding a shape, how it's cut, how it's made. And in some point I even make my own molds from the clay, and then I use a mold patty to create my own molds. And if you watch recently my video what I ordered from Michaels, not order, what I went to the Michaels and bought it, I don't think I showed you that in my video. I think I posted picture to Instagram, yes. And I did purchase this kind of like a pink mold patty that you can, it's like a liquid consistence and you can create your own molds. But I really love this rose petals, and I will be creating this. If my other mold, same one, I might will use one for the cakes to create flowers, or I will create both of them for the craft. We'll see, it depends. I will have to go and check my other molds that I have in my collection. But if you like to create flowers, roses, this is the mold to have. Love. I know it's a very saturated color. Maybe if I can zoom out all the way and bring it close. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think now it's better. You can see all the grooves, how it's made. I think it's beautiful. Look at that. You will see all those veins on the flowers. And this one is created double, so you put inside piece of clay or fondant for your ice flowers to make, and you just press nice and gentle, and you will have a pattern on your leaf at the same time from both sides. So love this little tiny one. If you don't have one, I think you should have in one collection of yours, especially if you are a cake maker and if you want to create something special for somebody's birthday, or create maybe flowers like this, like on this photography backdrop. Yeah, by the way, if you like this backdrop, I can link it up for you. I do have a video unboxing of this one. Alright, so this was our first mold, and I really love it. I have to say that it's made really nicely. So my next mold's in here, and that is going to be what? I think it's kind of like a cut to create a little, let me pull out, can't remember. Ooh, it's heavy. It's a lot of silicone. Let me just make sure no cracks, no breakage. You see, like this one part, that's okay. This is just the way they demolded. They did not trim, but this is basically, look, you just grab it and tear apart. That's okay. Or I will do, I have scissors next to me, and I can just trim it all the way around like that, you know, just to cut out all those plastic pieces that excess after this mold was demolded. So this one will create for you little, I'm afraid camera will go off the focus because white, so I will keep on this distance. You can see the cuts in here like diamonds. It will create little cute pots, like a flower pot. So you can create DIY ceramic clay flower pots, maybe, or like for little cactuses. You can create a very nice and glamorous one with the glitters. You can put in here like real flowers, leaves, anything you wish in here in those grooves up there. So the piece, this one piece, that's when you demold. This is going to be center of your little container that you will create. So yeah, I love this one, and the way it's look on the website, I will link it up, everything under my video. You can check it out up there. I believe they even have like an example what you can do. Could be pencil holder, could be a little cute container for your cactus. Yeah, you can use even for your jewelry to put inside your earrings, maybe a ring. So yeah, this is one of the other mold that I really want to do, and I bought it like 5 gallons, I think, of each part A and part B. I bought a whole bunch of molds as well, because Michael's right now just draining my wallet. They have so many, so I couldn't stop, and I bought the part A and part B that you mix together and create and cast in your resin. So I will do this because now I'm just trying to unbox everything, and then I will pick some designs to do first together with you. We will experiment because I have so much glitter and mica ink, those inks and mica powders, that I want to create something very glamorous and pretty, and that also will create beautiful Christmas presents for your friends or families. So this one is like a coaster, because this is have only flats in here, and they are okay like this. See, wiggly. I think it's like a 4 or even more different shapes of them, and I have in here 2 shapes. Okay, we are really on a light color. Can I create something with the darker background? Don't have anything handy in here, but I hope you can see it because it's a very light. So I picked 2 of different shapes, and I will show you right now. And in the same link, I will link it up for you one, and you will see all the shape, because they are from same family, from same link, these 2. And they just like, you can create as like a god, how you call it, those fancy stones. So I got one like more like a circle, and this one more a little bit like a longer. But here's the quality. It's super smooth, almost like a mirror. Let's get some reflection here going. See how nice. And of course like a frosty looking in here. This one, to compare this one and this one, of course the silicone is a little bit different. This one more squishy, more soft. This one more sturdy, which is good because it's very shallow, so you don't want this put resin and all of a sudden this will be like spread all the way and all your resin will go on a side. So this one is sturdier, and the shape of it, it's like a broken pieces. So I'm planning, I have some idea. Even Catherine says, Mom, can I do one with you? I say, of course, absolutely. So I will design it together with her. Yes, I'm wiping just a little bit residue from the edges from silicone, because you have to wash them. Right now they have little bits of this little plastic silicone, the way they demold sometimes get excess. So you have to wash them first. And also don't forget that it's really important to have silicone release spray. I have it in a spray. You can make your own silicone release mixture. I do have that as well, but I have one that I purchased at Michael's, and when you wash them you spray and you let to dry. It's like a little tutorial for you, and after it's dry, it will be releasing your mold cast so much easier without struggle, especially when you have something intricate or like deep like this. You have to really push it so mold will just jump out without fight. Okay, so this is two that I really love, and I have I think I have another 2 or 3 from the same family. You can buy the whole set of them and create beautiful coasters for your drink or jewelry holder. I have to say that this will create very beautiful gifts for Christmas, and that's what I'm planning to do. I will create some gift for Christmas. Now here's okay, with the big one. Well, we can do this right now. This one, this is a very huge one, and when I received, I actually was surprised how big this is. Where is the opening? When I ordered, I didn't realize of the size for it. I just like the shape, and usually if I like the mold, I don't really read the description because I know what this is all about, and all I want to know if I like the shape or not. So this one is huge. It could be, oh, okay, good. They have like a little handle on each side, one in here, not on each side, like on the 2 sides, here and here, so you can move around or pick it up. Yes, one on this side. Again, really nicely done. I don't see any scratches except a little bit of the residue of excess. That one will be washed out. Very nice. And it's important not to have scratches, because scratches you will see later. So I'm thinking the way I will store them, I don't want them put on the top of each other and damage. I will try to put them each in a big Ziploc bags and maybe hang kind of like in a closet as you would hang your clothes. So each of them would be not like a stay and wrinkle up, but kind of like a hang in a closet nice and straight without damaging and disforming molds. So this one is really big, and it could be a tray for your desserts. I see many videos on Instagram that people create kind of even shaping them later into the bowl, which is also very beautiful, and they put fruits on it or decorations for any holidays. Depends how you want to create them. So this is amazing. See, you can put some flowers inside of your mold, put resin, and you will have gorgeous design right there. The way kind of example you can see. So this is big, and it's also like it feels soft in here because it's very big and soft, but the edges, I can feel it. They are nice and sturdy, so that's good. Oh, I am so happy about this one mold. Very nice and big mold here. Now we have one more mold to review. Let me exchange battery. One more mold to open, and this one is open tight. Doesn't have an opening, so we'll have to cut this off. Now, some of you who pay attention to my channel already know that I have this mold, and it's not possible to open till you cut the bag, because it's sticking to the bag and you can pull it out. Well, I need to save this code for you to put link under my video. So you can tell already that this is different kind of silicone. Now, this kind of silicone usually is for cakes, for the fondant, to create sugar flowers and all the decorative pieces for the cake. Now, lots of people using this kind of molds, and you can see how gorgeous the swirls. Lots of people using them for crafts, to create like a mixture, like a paper mixture, so it's light like a papier-mâché, and just put the mixture in here. And I tried that a long time ago. I probably still have some samples left, but with like I have this mold already. But why I need second one, you will say? Because I do love time from time to create designs for the cakes, and I have some pre-made already sugar flowers. So if I will start use for the craft, I cannot use for the cakes anymore. This is food grade molds, I believe. Read one more time description on a website. I believe that this is food grade. The distraction, my video started to play on a computer. Oh, it's happened like this all the time. I forgot to mute my computer, and I always upload videos. So what I was saying, I can't even remember now. So anyway, I want this mold to be one for the craft and one mold for the cakes only, for food. So because if you make a clay or resin in here, that is like a resin, it's chemical, it's very stinky, it's poisonous. Be careful where you work with it. Make sure you wear a mask and glass protection and gloves. So there's a difference, but this is the food grade silicone that it's safe for food to eat. That's why it's totally different silicone. For example, like this one, this is also food grade silicone that is designed to use for food, and that's why I will use one to create roses from my cake, and the other one roses create from the clay. So now I have two of each, and I don't have to mix them. All I have to do to maybe like write down in here, look how beautiful and like shiny in here. All I have to do is to write down in here food, maybe another one craft, so I never mix them, but usually they not together in the same box anyway. So this one definitely would be beautiful to create even designs from plaster. And I did with I created with plaster designs with my hands. I was rolling the flowers, roses, and made the dresser to a beautiful vintage like a shabby chic design. And if I would have this one, would be just gorgeous to put the leaves, for example, on your dresser, on the drawers, right? To put some of these veins and then some roses. The possibility of this mold is really endless. you can use in so many ways. And let me show you one more close. It has a good depth of it. You can see every little line on an inside. Hopefully it's focusing right. Look at that, it's a very intricate and delicate designs in here. So sometimes to demold, you really in some point good to put in the freezer and freeze it so it's pop easy without distorting. Or for example, you can use this if you're using it as a food, you can use this for a chocolate. You melt chocolate in here, you put in a freezer so it's pop out later easy. I'm not sure if it's going to be breakable or not, but definitely you can use for chocolates. Sometimes if chocolate mold breaks somewhere in half because it's a big mold, you can just glue chocolate together with melted chocolate. But I'm telling you, this is like one of my favorites. Really love it, and it's a good size to compare to my hands, right? To see how big this mold. It's big, so it will create beautiful two veins. They are absolutely the same, like this and this the same, and this the same, just created in a mirror position. So if you want to create something that veins is facing it a different way, you can create two of them. If you want to layer them in all in one position, you just need to use one side of them. And this mold, because it's a not shiny in here, if you put resin, this kind of mold's not gonna give you a shiny surface. Like for example this one, that's why they are shiny. Even you demold, the demolded piece will be shiny. This one, if you put resin in here and demold, it will be looking matte. So keep that in mind. That's why you always look for the molds. Very often you can go to a dollar store and see like a ice cube molds. I like to look, and some of them nice and shiny inside, and you can totally use them for resin. So that's a little cheap hint for you. But if you want a good quality molds, there you go. Everyday Crafts have a big selection up there. So many different, so beautiful. And lots of for the cakes and lots of for the crafts, so you can definitely pick something that you like. So on this note, I will say hop into the website, check out their product, because it's truly gorgeous. And in here I have this one huge mold that is, I cannot wait to start work on it. If I can fit everything in one frame. There you go. I think they are like the quality of them are beautiful. It's the same link. No, looks okay, looks good. Of course the real quality you will see when you start working with them and demold. Then you will see if you have any scratches in the mold or not. Right now as I'm looking, everything looks perfect. It's like a mirror. I don't see any scratches, and that is very important. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Everyday Crafts. Your product is beautiful, and I cannot wait to start messing with my resin and create. So what I'm doing right now, as a summer and lots of flowers blooming, please go in the yard to your flower beds and pick up some flowers and dry them, because it's better way to create molds of resin with dry flowers. Sometimes if you put fresh flower in the resin can change color of the petals of the flowers and make them very dark brown and dirty. Not everything survives in the resin because it's a strong chemical, and not always bright colors of the flowers will be the same after resin cure, and after a few weeks it could be even more darkened. So I'm trying to dry my flowers to make them dry so I can prepare myself for, you know, winter tutorials when you don't have flowers anymore in your garden. Of course you can go to the store and buy it, but that's not fun. You have to create your own herbarium. Alright, my lovelies, I hope you like this video. I hope you got inspired to try resin if you never did before. It is lots of fun, trust me. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.